Right. Hello, everyone. Auntie Mabel is back on live stream. Right. Just trying to adjust the camera to make sure that I am I'm focusing well. Good evening, everyone. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are joining us from, or if you are watching this as a playback. I think I'm just going to add a bit of lighting because it look okay, but sometimes when you watch it as a playback, it can be a bit dark. So let me just add a bit more lighting. I should really be setting this up before we start. Hi Uju, hi Divine. If you are still there, you've been there very early. Uju, if you can hear me and if you feel the photo or camera is focusing well, let me know because I'm just adding a few more lighting. Yeah. Let me know if you can hear me, Uju, please. And thank you very much for always coming to support me. I do appreciate it a lot. Oh, yes, you can hear me. Thank you very much. That's very helpful. While I'm waiting for others to join, I'm just going to bring up the description on today's topic on my phone so that and please, as you are joining, please give the video a thumbs up so we can create a bit more awareness. Thank you very much. I do appreciate you guys. Divine, you said I missed this. Yeah, you're here today. Thank you for joining. I know it's not easy when you have two young children. So that's why what we're talking about today. One of the questions that was sent to me will be very useful to you. Yeah, I'm trying to bring those of you who are watching us a playback, please bear with Auntie Mabel. Every day I tend to still be learning and adjusting on this YouTube street, especially this live stream. I do enjoy it, I must confess. Yeah. Um, so I'm trying to bring this up on my phone while I'm just waiting for a few more people so we can start. I'm not even sure how this notification works. Thank you very much. Thanks, Uju. Thumbs up done. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Uju, without me sending this link to you, I hope you still get the notification. Yeah? You're always mine. I think there is a way they give people the option to be the moderator. Maybe I should make you the moderator. I have to go back and learn how to do that. Yeah, let me do there's a way you make people moderator. So yeah, I'm not sure how to do that yet. Anyway, let me start this live stream officially. Hello, everyone. You're welcome to my channel. If you are viewing this as a playback, especially, or if you are new to my channel or you are new to the live streaming today, I can see a few more people are watching than those who are interacting, who are writing the chat. I do understand not everybody like writing chat. I used to be like that until I became a YouTuber and I realized the importance of engaging. So yeah, if you are watching this as a playback, you are welcome to my channel. Thank you very much. We do try and do this live streaming every Saturday, which I do enjoy doing a lot, and a few other people have also indicated they enjoy it. So this is why we keep coming back. The last weekend I wasn't able to do this because I was on the retreat. So a few people have written questions to me on my DM and on my personal WhatsApp. As you know, one thing I found on this YouTube street, not everybody is comfortable in leaving comments. Some people, for some reason, they will say they can't access the comment button. I don't know why. And some people just don't, will say they are not really internet or YouTube savvy, or they say, some people have actually told me YouTube is saying log in for them to even subscribe or to leave comments, and they don't want to set up or log in or something. They don't want to do that. So they do interact with me and do give me feedback behind the scene that they enjoy the topics. And some people do ask me questions also off the comment section. So these are some of the questions. And I do take their permission to say, I want to discuss it on the live streaming. And many of them will always say they are happy for it to be discussed. That is where we are discussing some of these two of the main questions that people ask. All the other ones were I've answered most of them. So I just feel these two questions might be relevant to other people. And also your views are also very important to me, as you all know. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you very much. Please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe. And if you like what we do here, I hope you still keep coming back, or you can go through the rest of my videos. I think I have about 70 something videos there now. And if you go to my playlist, my playlist is well organized in a way that you can just access whatever you're interested in. So it's almost like it's content they call it, isn't it? You know, that first page of a book where it tells you all the chapters, so that it is going on in every chapter. So that's how my live stream, my playlist is. So yeah, I hope that's enough of that. We're already about 7 minutes into this discussion. And another question I would like to ask those who are regulars on this channel as well is, they used to think we should still keep it to an hour, because there was one of the live streaming I did previously, I think a couple of weeks ago, if not even the last one, which I did for 45 minutes, because I'm very mindful of those who are watching it as a playback. However, I do watch longer live streaming on that channel. If I really enjoy what the topic is about, I always do watch it when I'm cooking in the kitchen, when I know that I'm not really going to be having to look at different pictures. It's just the face of the person on the screen or whoever is joining them on the live streaming. So I'm able to hear the person's voice or just look at the screen to see if the person is showing their face. So yeah, that is what I do. So I expect some people might also be able to watch my live streaming when they are either engaged doing other things, especially when we are cooking in the kitchen. So yeah, but I hope you guys, that's just the preamble today. If you feel, those of you who are regulars, if you feel that we should still continue to keep the live stream for about an hour, if an hour is just okay, I feel an hour is just okay, or we should just make it 45 minutes and just go straight to the point and just, but I feel it defeats the purpose of the live stream if people are not be able to engage actively. So anyway, that's about that. And I'm just going to welcome all of you once again. Thank you very much, Divine Okonkwo, who was here very early today. And Uju, thank you for coming. Sheshe, thank you for coming. And Nelly White Lion, thank you for coming. We are still watching the space. You haven't had the baby yet. I was just watching that to see when the baby will be born. Sorry, because of my retreat and the week before the retreat, I was quite busy with work and because I have to take time off. So I have not really been able to engage in many of the other friends and family videos as I used to. So here we are today. I would like you guys contribution as early as possible. Now that we're starting it, I want you guys to tell me your views about retreat. Do you do retreats? Yes, yes, yes or no? If you do, what type of retreat do you do? I think it will be very helpful for others, especially when we are discussing other things, so you'll be able to air your view as well from experience. So, and please, Queen Osaje, sorry, I missed you there. I'm really sorry. Why could I do that? And you are new on my channel, on my platform. I'm really sorry, Queen Osaje. I just realized I didn't acknowledge you. Thank you for coming. And please, if you are still here, let me know you are still here. And please let me know how you found my channel. Yeah. Thank you very much for that. So yeah, if you have been on a retreat before, please let me know. It might be a long time ago, it might be recently. So please let me know. Yeah. I'm just going to wait for you guys. Yeah, okay. Oh, Mary May TV, thank you for coming. And Luana, thank you for coming. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, thank you, Queen Osaje. Thank you for acknowledging that. Yeah. I'm going to start sweating now. Today was a very hot day. Once I put on this light on the faces, I start sweating. I've gone on a church retreat for women once. Okay, thank you. You have been. Thank you very much. Right, those of you who just joined, Mary May TV and Luana, and okay, Queen, I know you've been around, or those of you who have just joined anyway. So the question I put out there is, obviously, you can see the topics. It's about retreats. And we're trying to answer some of the questions people have asked me about retreat. I just feel we should share it here. So, the first question I'm asking, have you ever been on a retreat? And if you have, what type of retreat have you been on? I've never been on a retreat before. Okay, Mary says, Mary TV says she has never. I've been here since the start. Okay, thank you, Luana. Thank you for being here from the start. I know you are another regular here. You guys, you will just have to bear me a minute. I just need to do something. I can see I'm sweating. I need to put the fan on because the lighting, when the lighting wasn't there, I wasn't sweating, and I don't want this to go through the whole time. So please bear with me. I'm really sorry about this. This is the downside of live streaming. Hello guys, I'm back. This is why I need one of you on the screen to hold the fort for me. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to share the link in a minute so that you guys can come on the screen. Mabel, get yourself together. I'm usually very organized around this. Hello guys, I'm back. This is why I need one of you on the screen to hold the fort for me. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. I was getting an echo back at me there. Right. It's not easy. Thank you very much, Mary. Yeah, usually I set the fan and everything, but the weather is not warm here today at all. I just thought I would be fine. Then as soon as I put the lighting on, it's like everything is just on my face. So before you know it, you see, the sweat is all there. This is the joy of live streaming, guys. That's the joy of live streaming. If it's recorded video now, I'll be able to edit all of this out so you won't see them. Right, guys. I have been on only one retreat. Okay, right. Good. Yes, I'm back and I'm back. Sorry about that hiccup there. Anyway, it's nice. Those of you who starting live stream, you can see what happens sometimes. So you can never get it right all the time. Right. Hello, Carol. Thanks for joining us. Right, I'm just going to go through the chat quickly now that I'm back. Another question I asked while we're trying to get into this: do you think we should still keep the live streaming for an hour, or we should make it shorter? That's another thing. And I think some of you, those who come regularly, you're here, so please, you'll be able to tell us. Carol, thank you. Thank you. You're making a grandma blush now. So you're looking awesome. Thank you very much. Right, Luana, let me try and read yours one properly. Yours is detailed. I have been on only one retreat with my husband. It was a couple thing where you learn to give foot massage to your partner or something I like. Can't exactly remember. Ha ha ha. That's good. That's good. So the reason why I'm asking you guys is just because it's just to throw it out there that there are so many retreats. Okay, let me just go back quickly. All right, Prince Osaje. All right. Okay, so Prince Osaje, are you the one from one of those groups? I think the Create Opportunity, the Nigerian group. Okay, you might be the one. Thank you very much, Queen Osaje, for joining us. I really do appreciate all the new members. As I said, if you haven't subscribed, every subscriber counts. It's very appreciative. And those of you who just joined, please give Auntie Mabel a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. So we are going to get into the gist quickly now because 15 minutes is already out of this. While we are getting ready to go into the discussion, please let me know. Keep the live for an hour, please. Sometimes we can't make we can't make it from the beginning. And if we join a bit late, it will be so short. Okay, thank you very much. That's a good point. Yes, I just wanted to know. So because we should also consider those who are joining live rather than just concentrating on those who might be watching it later as a playback. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Right. So the question I've asked, okay, Uju is been twice. Somebody else said, I have never, okay, Mary May said she has never been on the retreat. Oh, it's not easy. Yeah, when I was running around in the forest, that's what Mary May's TV said it's not easy. Right, let me just let you guys know here. So far, all of you that are here, Karo Suji, Mary May TV, Uju Onowu, and Nelly White Lion and Divine Okonkwo. They are all YouTubers. So if you guys don't know each other, you can check each other out and see. You all have beautiful content. I'm not even going to try and go into what everybody does. But the person I would like to give a shout out here, please just bear with me, all of you, is our sister Uju. She's got a beautiful album called Kachuku Sicho. It means Uju, you translate it properly for me. I think it's like a love song. There is both in Igbo and English. So if you go there on her YouTube channel is the way it's spelled on the screen here, Uju Onowu. So you can go and check it out. That song is one of the songs I use in my retreat. So that's the reason I'm flogging it today. So if you guys go and look at it, you can see what I mean about how it's a song I use on my retreat. So yeah. So those of you who have been, what benefit did you gain from it? And would you like to go again? So these are multi-level, these are multi-level questions. If you would like to go again, what is stopping you from going? The reason being, yeah, thank you, Carol Suji said the song is awful because it is awesome. Yeah, thank you. The song is awesome. If there's another word to describe it, we will use it to describe it. It's lovely, it's beautiful, it's very reflective, and it's now the voice as well, everything. The lyrics and both the voice of the song is wonderful. So yeah, Kachuku Sicho, the way God wants it. Okay, that's what it means here. So Uju have just told us, Kachuku Sicho means the way God wants it, and that language is one of the major languages in Nigeria, the Igbo language. So yeah, is it a church retreat? Okay, that's good. Right. So this is why. Let me quickly dive into it then. So there are different types of retreat. Yeah. There is a church retreat, and there's a retreat that you just go by yourself. and there is a retreat that you just go to the location. So, okay, there are retreats that are from other faiths as well, other faith background. There are locations you can just retreat that is just, okay, there's even the new age kind of retreat. So there are different kinds of retreat. There are some secular places you can retreat as well that is non-faith-based at all. So, pardon me, guys, or ladies, or gentlemen watching behind the ladies' names. So yeah, I've already named some few of them now. Okay, I got plenty benefit from it. I would like to go again. Thank you very much, Uju, for telling us that. You got this. Thank you for your encouragement, Queen. Yeah. Yeah, I actually do enjoy it despite all the upheavals. Usually I get organized and all set up. Yeah, just one of those things. So don't worry. I think it's those of, yeah, my first time, never been on a trip. Okay, all right. Okay. Yeah, so there are various trips. So we are trying to narrow the trip down to retreat. So yeah, so like I said, there are different forms of retreat. There's a retreat you go with the church, which is this one I went on this weekend with my church, which was a different kind of retreat, and it was beautiful. There are retreats you go uh, in a secular location, like the detox retreat I went in June. That was a water fast detox retreat. That was non-secular. That was a secular one. I mean, that was a non-religious one. It wasn't based on any faith at all. So there are some that are based on other faiths. So I cannot tell you about retreat that are based on other faiths because I've never experienced them. So I will only tell you about the ones. I can just tell you generally what is available. And also I can tell you the ones I've been on. So I've been on Christian faith-based retreats, based also in Christian retreat centers. And I've been on a retreat, which was, there used to be one in London here. It wasn't even far from London. It was in the outskirts of London, West Wickham. Those of you who know the UK, or you can Google the map of London and see where West Wickham is. It used to be very local. It's even a bus. It used to be a bus ride from where I live in London. So that was based in St. Emmaus Center. It was a Christian center, but it was not, you could go there. You didn't have to, you can have a guided person to guide you on the retreat when you arrive there. So you could also just go there and do your own retreat thing and not having to have any faith thing associated with it. So does that make sense? So if you guys are with me, let me know if you are getting what I'm saying. So if you want me to talk about a part, let me know which of these retreats you'll be interested in. Those are okay, like even also the type that Luana has been, where she went, there's some couple retreats which is just like a pamper day, or it could be some marriage improvement day, or just for a couple getaway day, a weekend or a day, or just for, it could be guided around marriage and improving marriage, maybe communication. I mean, just generally, as we all know, those of us who are married on this platform know that it's like I said, Uju is doing a series on marriage currently. Like they said, marriage is a school you never graduate from. So it's something you keep learning. So some retreat can be based on marriage, and some of those ones are always non-faith-based retreat. They could even be in a spa. You could choose to just retreat in a hotel and go and have a spa weekend. So which a lot of young people do. Like I know my daughter and her husband does that a lot around their anniversary or one of their birthday or just a weekend. Sometimes I will just go and babysit for my grandson, and they will just go, or when, especially when the anniversary, they are going away the whole week. Part of, even they are going on holiday for a week, within that week, they could still decide to have a weekend in a spa as part of the holiday. So you can also do that, which is a non-religious retreat. And some of them, like Luana said, it could be based around a marriage topic, like on marriage. Yeah. So I hope that makes sense so far, the different type of retreat I've mentioned. So please, if you are still here, I can see quite a few people are still watching. So if you are still here, you kind of understand the different type of retreat I have said now. Try and let me know which one you would like to go on. Okay, sorry, I came late. Good evening, everyone. Oh, yeah, thanks for coming. Yeah, you will be able to join the gist as we go along. So those of you who are still here, please let me know Out of all the ones I've mentioned, okay, Nelly, you are still here. I know it can be difficult to chat all the time. So if you, the ones I've mentioned various type of retreats. So all the ones I've mentioned, let me know the ones either you have been or the ones you'll be interested in going. So that brings me, I'm going to now go into the question that were asked. So, okay, Divine, you are still here. Thank you very much. So let me know, out of all of these ones I've mentioned, those of you who are still here, let me know. Jane, you are welcome. Jane Aloja, you are welcome. Let me know which of these the types of retreat I've mentioned that you'll be interested in going. For the purpose of those who have just joined, I'll just quickly whisk through the different type of retreat I've mentioned. There are Christian-based retreats, which you can go as a group, like like the one I went at the weekend with my church. There is a retreat where you can just go as a couple, as a couple, just arrange it in the retreat center, or just go for a spa weekend, just to retreat away and just pamper yourself. There are couple-based retreat that might be based around marriage retreat. So there'll be a person leading it and a discussion. There could be a retreat you just go by yourself. Like even in Nigeria, those of you in Nigeria, there's this popular retreat monastery in Edo State, in Esa, my place, especially my place in particular, the Emu Monastery. Even when I visited with my children some years ago, we spent a night there. Just I wanted to show them what was going on. That we decided to have a time of retreat as well. So that you have a guided retreat. One of the members of the ministry there, one of the monks in the monastery, will do a guided tour for you of the center of anything. If you want it spiritually led, there will be somebody there to guide you. So yeah, there are different types of retreat. Yeah. Wow, my wedding anniversary is coming up. Good to know. I would like to try this power one. Thank you very much. Wow, thank you. Thank you, Carol. Thank you for engaging and let me know that. That's part of the reason I enjoyed this live streaming. And if one or two person learn something and take away from it, it's really good. So yeah, just look around your area. If you just Google retreat center or spa weekend or something like that, something will definitely come up. Then if you just want something retreating one where it's just spiritually led, it can be very good. Like I said, in the UK, there used to be one that was very local, the Mayor's Retreat Center. That one is actually was, okay, when I come to the cost, I will mention that as well. Some retreat centers can be very cheap. So let me just address the cost now that I've all kind of dive into that. Some retreat center can be the most cost-effective holiday that you can ever attend, you can ever go for. And they can be, you can get more, you can something come back from the retreat holiday, a weekend retreat holiday, and be more refreshed than going on a holiday to Dubai for a week. It's a different kind of holiday, obviously. So it depends on what you are looking at the time, or what your body needs. I think some of us just kind of go on holiday because we want to see places, we want to see what's available, where the places we are going to. That's okay. But there are times in your life when your body just needs a retreat and not a holiday. It sometimes needs a holiday, but there are times you just need a retreat for you to refuel, to refresh. You know that song where it says, Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me. So that melts me, mold me, fill me, and reuse me. That's what retreat can do for you. So when you go for a retreat, it can be a time where either yourself or you as a couple, opportunity to just spend time away from all the busyness. And tell me, how can you achieve this? Especially, I'm going to move away. Okay, the cost. It can be as expensive as you want it. It depends on where you're going to. Some of the spa one can be quite costly. Depends on what is included. So, but there are some that could still be, it depends on where you go to, the location you go. Obviously, if you go for 5-star hotel or in a posh location in US or UK or in Nigeria or wherever you live, in part of Europe or wherever, it can be expensive, but it can also not be as expensive as possible. You can just do the spa separately and just have time to do other things that you want to do as a couple. Yeah. So yeah, I'm learning so much. Thank you very much, Carol Suji, for letting me know you are learning so much. And Queen, you said you want as a couple, right? Let me tell you as well. Oh yes, I need retreat. My household is empty. Neo. I know why I can feel like when you have a young family. It's right. So yeah, if I kind of I'm jumping all over the place, please bear with me. I think sometimes this is why this interaction is good rather than it be too structured. All right. So yeah, Luana, I'll come to your comments soon in a minute. So yeah, so what I'm trying to say is this: the retreat can be like when the one we used to go to at the Mayor Center, that was £100 a weekend per person, and you arrive on a Friday and leave on a Sunday. I think after lunch or so, I can't remember now. So yeah, that will include the accommodation and the feeding, which is very good. And the Grand was very beautiful. They have one of the rooms I used to like staying in. You wake up to the morning, you see this beautiful field and horses grazing in the field. You don't even think you're in the outskirts of London. It was as if you've gone to one of these big holiday places. And they had other things that were around. They had a prayer garden. They always have, most retreats, I think they are Christian, but they always have a prayer garden. They always have these beautiful Christian elements that will actually make you feel spiritually refreshed. And sometimes there's a part that you say, like I said earlier on, you could decide to have a retreat leader, a spiritual guide. If you want to do a spiritual retreat on the weekend, you can choose to say you want somebody to guide you through a retreat. So somebody will actually guide you through a series of processes, how you can get really refreshed emotionally, spiritually, and otherwise. Yeah. So that is one of those ones. So, but like the one we went at the weekend, we went with my whole church. So we're about 67 of us that went, including children and young people. So even for families with young children, I must tell you, my children were younger, those were the kind of retreats that you might not, some people might not see that as a real retreat, but it can still be a retreat. It depends on how you can make, if you want to make the most of it. This is the tip I want to give you, the parents with young children. So Ankara will come to you, like if you want to go away with a weekend with your husband and you don't want the children to come with you, obviously you have to make child care plans. So but like if you go with your church group, even when the children are with you, you know, you have your family bedroom and the children are there, but during the day they usually will have the children's session. The young people, that's the youth, maybe from the age of 10 or 11, depends on how your church is organizing it, we have their own activity. They'll be doing canoeing in some certain time. They will be doing archery. They will be doing some adventure stuff. So the teenager, there will be specific time of the day where you don't have your children with you. So you could just make the most of that and see that as a blessing and just enjoy it. Even if it's just half of the day, these children are not with you. Just make the most of that time of that retreating. And don't be saying, oh, I have the children with me and I'm not really retreating. So just make the most of every moment. There's this story of this founder of Methodist Union, the Welsh brothers. I'm not sure I've said that their surname correctly. This is another thing with live streaming. I can't even put it on the screen now. So anyway, I was going to check them out before this live streaming. I forgot to. Anyway, their mother had about 7 or 9 children. So they said she was a prayerful woman. That was those, I think it was even in the 1600 or 1800. I can't remember what year they were. Actually, they formed the Methodist Church in the UK. Yeah. So, I mean, the 2 brothers who became evangelists. So their mom used to all those days when you do, especially when you not those who have servants those days in the UK. So you have to do everything by hand, knead the bread and do the washing up, scrub the floor and do everything by yourself and still look after the children. So she said the time the children used to know she's praying is when they see her put, either she's in the toilet or when they see her put her apron over her head. So the children know she doesn't want to be disturbed. So what I'm trying to say, if a woman with 7 or 9 children without any help find a way to retreat within her noisy household, some of us can also try and be creative and be able to retreat somehow if we really want to do it. Yes. So I'm going to go back to the chat in a minute, but I just want to bring this to what Carol was saying, that oh, she would like to go away with her husband. Carol, if you want to do that, I don't know how US is. What we used to do in our time here is that we always used to somehow bring the village from Nigeria. So when I first arrived in the UK, I didn't have any members of my family. But I came 2 weeks later in the church. I went to the church, and a friend that we were in the charismatic together in Warri, myself and my husband, we got married in Warri in Nigeria, and we came over to the UK less than a year after we got married. So we went into the church 2 weeks into in the UK. We met this sister. And this sister introduced her. Maybe I've said this story before on my channel. Introduced her to her family members. She has a big family. Her auntie and cousins were here, and some of her sisters were here. And her brother and sister were also here. She introduced her to her family. And we also have a friend that we lived in the same house with in Nigeria. So when we came over here, we looked for her. So those people who happen to be living in a close-knit area, not too far from each other, just like 5 minutes walk or 5 minutes drive from each other. So we used to be able to babysit for each other. So for example, our children almost grew up as if they were cousins. So times like that, if you want to really go away for a wedding or for something or for retreat, you can arrange with this your friend, and you have 2 or 3 children each. They can just babysit for your children for the 2 nights. Or you can just adopt an auntie like I did. Auntie Vicky comes on this channel, whom I said I just adopted an Auntie Mary, and from Auntie Mary I met Auntie Vicky. So sometimes I can leave the children with that auntie and dash off to go and do something for overnight, or if myself and my husband need to go for a wedding, or go somewhere for a meeting. So Carol Suja, I don't know how the setup is in the US, but if you really want to go away for a retreat or whatever kind of getaway weekend, spa or whatever kind of weekend you want to do, try and arrange for the children. Or if you cannot do that, that shouldn't still stop you. You can arrange a place. There might be some holidays where they will have some activity for the children, where you might be able to drop your children up at a certain time of the day. And that could be arranged as well. So all of these things are doable. It's just the knowledge and the know-how and really wanting to do it. And you can actually retreat in your house as well. There are ways of doing that. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Let me just go through the chat now quickly. Jane Aloja, you said you are late. Don't worry, you're here. That's what's important. Nelly said, hi, Divine. Yes, it's nice to see all of you, to see each other here, isn't it? So then Carol said, wow, my wedding anniversary is coming up soon. Good to know. I would like to try the spa one. Thank you. That's good. Yeah, you can try that. Please, those of you who are just joining us, make sure you are giving Auntie Mabel a thumbs up. I hope you like what I'm talking about. So please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please try and subscribe. I know there are some new people who come in from time to time. Please, I don't want to underestimate the new ones. You are welcome. I know it's not everybody that likes to write in the chat, so you might be watching behind the screen. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Every little, they said in Tesco advert in the UK, so every little helps. Right. And Carol said, I'm learning much here. Thank you very much. Queen Osaje said, as a couple, yeah, thank you. I've explained. I hope I've done enough of explaining. And yeah, remember, please, if any of you want to come on the screen to speak to us, you can always join. Let me invite you guys to join. Invite. All right, I think he's there. Bear with me. Bear with me, guys. Oh my goodness. I think I retreated too much, don't you think? I think I enjoyed my retreat too much. I didn't want to come. I didn't want to come, but I'll be back. I've been back since I've been back to work, though. Yeah, what can you do in the UK, in abroad? But we always have to work hard. Right, that's the link. Please, if any of you will want to join on the screen to speak to us, to ask a question, or to just add a voice to what I have said, if you agree with anything I have said, Thank you, Jane. Thanks, Sensei. You're doing great. Thank you. So yeah, right. So let me go back to the chat. I've just put it there. So please know that you can always come on the you can come if you click on that link. I can add you to the page. As you are seeing Auntie Mabel, I know many of you might be used to this already. You come alongside me, either just your voice, or if you want to show your video, your face, that would be very much appreciated. So you can come and say something to us. What your views are, what you like so far, what you will try, or even come and ask questions. It might be easier to ask questions rather than typing it. Yeah. Right, let me try and go back there now. Go back there. I know there are more comments. They're very nice comments that we can all learn from. Carol says, okay, yeah, I've done that. Luana, okay, yeah. Carol said, oh, yes, I need retreat. My household is emptying me up. I know it can feel like that sometimes when the children are younger, even when they are older. But sometimes work and other things in life can just make you feel empty sometimes. Yeah, we all do. Yeah, Luana said, I would like to go for another getaway weekend for an anniversary, but I prefer some activity where you can interact and not just for awareness. It's true. Yeah, there are ways where you can interact as well. It depends. Like me, there's another holiday I go to, which I haven't gone this year because of pandemic. Last year I couldn't go. I have my walking group that I go away with as well. So that one, if I enjoy walking, so obviously I enjoy walking, and if you go away from London, and it has to most of this out of London, and it's more refreshing. Just we do like 20 miles on a Saturday, which go on a Sunday on Friday evening, arrive on Friday and leave on Monday. So yeah, that's another one. So there is always just explore what activity you are interested in. Even that walking group I told you I go with, some of them, they are the people I climbed Snowdon with in 2018. So that's the second highest peak mountain in. Oh, so someone is there. Someone is here. Thank you, thank you. Let me add you. Yay!
Hello, I'm outside. I'm outside my house. Can you hear me?
Don't mind me. Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just so
All right.
excited to see your
Forget my
face.
shaggy hair. My
Don't
shaggy
worry
hair.
about you. I'm not even. I'm
Shaggy,
just.
shaggy.
I can just see your pretty face. That's all I can see. Don't worry. Don't
I'm
worry.
outside, guys. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for this. Retreat. When you talk about retreat, it's just a getaway. You
Yeah.
know, when before our daughter came, what I and my husband, what we used to do is just one weekend we said, let's just get away. It's not a big vacation that you're
Mm-hmm.
traveling out or we just go to a neighboring state close by. We just drive there, and it's a fun time because it gives us time as we're driving to catch up, with what is going, what our plans are, and all that. And when
Yeah.
we get to our room, we just stay there and relax and talk. We just for the weekend, and it's not
Yeah.
that expensive. And after that, we just drive home. But the
Yeah.
retreat that I've gone is a women's retreat in church.
Yeah.
That's the one I've been to.
Yeah.
And the first time I went, it was very weird. Weird in the sense that I've never left the house without my husband, gone someplace. But they said, go. I'm like, okay, I'll go. But the thing is, I was new to that church and I didn't have. Is the light so bright here because I'm outside? Is it bright or is it
No,
nice?
it's
Is it
good.
okay?
From where I'm saying it's good.
Okay, it's my backyard, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you guys just enjoy the view. I
Oh
have
yeah.
lots of trees. I have lots.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what happened is that I didn't have that many friends there. I didn't even have any friend, but I went anyways. And I'll call my husband at night. Oh, honey, how is it? It was lonely for me,
Oh.
but I just used that opportunity to just pray and, seek God's face. But the
Mm.
second one I went, when I joined a different church, it was fabulous. We ladies, we had fun. It was time of, getting to know each one another. It was just fun. I didn't even want to go home. So retreat is very important. It's nice that you get away, from your isolation where you are. But the reason why I haven't gone, because of this COVID stuff and all that, and I hope that I'll have maybe more retreat in the future. Yeah.
Yeah.
My daughter is making noise now. All right,
It's
guys.
fine. It's fine to hear her voice. The
Okay, so
joyful, the joyful noise
find
of
a coin.
children. Oh, hello, dear. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's nice to see you. Oh, you made
Oh,
my day.
all right, guys. Well, nice talking to you, and thank you for having me, Mabel. I appreciate all your love and
Thank
support.
you.
Thank you. Bye
Oh,
bye.
thank you. Bye, bye. Thanks for coming on the screen. Oh, my goodness. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Oh, wow. The thing has run away with me now. Oh, wow. Sorry, guys. I haven't acknowledged those who have just joined. So sorry, I was going back on the chat. Right. Thank you very much. James Diary for joining us. Ebo Najamama. Shade Fadikbe for joining us. Ebo Najama for joining us. Karosuji said, okay, I think I will send them to Uju. Okay, you are so in there. You send them. You send the children to Uju in US. I think she's in another state. Those of you who are in a big, who are even your in between your state in the US can even be fairer than going from here to Nigeria. Yes, that's the biggest dilemma. Okay, when I was talking about where to put the children, you can always be creative. Trust me, you can be creative. Yeah. Yeah, Uju, we can hear you. Oh, thank you. Luana was saying hi, Uju. We can hear you. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. Oh my goodness, Sonia is even here. Um, Divine is saying hi, Sonia. Welcome. Okay, yeah, Shade, thank you for coming. Sorry, guys, that I haven't been keeping on top of the chat. Sonia Duruji Kitchen, thank you for coming. Queen Cole, thank you for coming. Lovely to be here. Happy weekend, ma. Thank you. It's really nice to see you. And all you, my new people, I don't know if you have subscribed already and you have just been watching and not joining in the chat. Please, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Yeah, I really, and please, if you are new, those of you who are new, let me know if you're also a YouTuber. It's good to know. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, as Uju did and join, all you have to do is to click on this screen. Click on the link, I mean, please. Yeah. I'm battling with network. Oh no, Ebo Naija Mama, don't worry. We know network in Nigeria is always a problem, isn't it? All right, I've put the link again for those who have just joined. If you would like to speak to us about your experience of retreat, and please, and if you want to ask a question, those of you who just joined, if you have missed anything, I just want to scroll up a bit. Please bear with me to see. I just want to make sure I haven't missed anything. Okay. Uju said, my husband and I used to drive to a neighboring state and spend the weekend there, which she has explained to us further on the phone, on the screen or whatever, on the live streaming. Yeah, there was a that was a form of retreat. Yeah, that's true. Sorry, guys, that I'm behind in the chat. Luana said, "Oh, my, yeah, we did this instead of a honeymoon. It is lovely and normally organized, so you don't have to stress too much." Yeah, that's true. That's another point of group retreat, actually, that you don't have to stress over it. Yeah, I think you are responding to what Omoye said on the top before, which I have missed. Sorry, I'm just trying to read the chat as I come across it so I don't miss out anybody. You people should forgive me. Oh, I had to attend to something, but I'm here fully. It's okay. It's all right, Divine. We understand. You've got a baby. Yeah, and a toddler for that matter. Yes, your honeymoon will be great. Thank you. Okay, Omoya, you said let me carry chair, sit down and listen very well because I might need this for my honeymoon. I can see you see, Omoya, you've come now, you've adopted some big sisters here who have your back. So which is really good. I'm very I'm glad that we're able to do that. Right. Luana, you said you prefer some activity where you can interact and not for awareness. Yeah, I understand. So like you heard Uju said, that's a way you can do it. Like I also said, if you Google those kind of holidays, anything you are interested in, I don't know what your hobbies are. It depends on what your hobbies are. So just find out like this. I don't have a lot of people to do walking with in London, especially from people from our community. It's not really something they do. But what I have to do, I have to find a group where they do it and I register with them. So it's something you pay a monthly subscription of about £4 something for, and they organize the whole of this a weekend away for you, the accommodation and everything. So when it's time to go, they just put the amount of the particular weekend, then you pay for it. So I will actually tell you, actually, that brings me to the point. Another beautiful thing about retreat, apart from going away on the type that Uju mentioned, just driving away with the husband, if you want activity-based ones, there are so many ways of having a group one. So other people will just arrange it. That's something I enjoy a lot. So other people arrange this holiday. All I have to do is to just pay for my bit, like myself and my husband for this week church one. We just pay for the weekend. So somebody arrange every other thing. So all we do is just to turn up on the day and transport to get you there. So even at church one, they even arrange other people. Those were not driving, help to they gave lift to those who were driving. So it was all arranged. Somebody behind the scene arranged all of it, which was really good. So you just turn up, you join the activity you want to join. But there was a big time for a break time in the afternoon, which I mentioned briefly. I've not really, I did quite a lot of recording, but I've not had time to edit it. So about what the beauty and every other thing you can do. So even like this one I went to, there's even the option to swim in the lake. So if that's your thing, Luana, so you can come with your swimming trunk. And because people actually say swimming in the sea and the lake is different from swimming in the pool. I have swum in the sea, and I know that is different. In the various sea, everywhere I go, once there's a sea there, I always try and swim. It's only this last one that I went on the detox retreat, I didn't swim in the sea. So, but I always enjoy swimming in the sea. So when you swim in the lake too, it's a different kind of experience. You can do canoeing. Those of us in Nigeria might not know what canoe is. So there are so many activities. And even in Nigeria, there are so many resort centers. I follow Sisi Yemi, and I know she has done a few videos on beautiful resort places in Lagos that she has been. And I know when I used to visit my uncle in Lagos, there is so much, he is so good at arranging activities and taking you out on sightseeing and so many things. So if you want activity-based one, it's doable. Yeah? Right. Okay. Um, Okay, yeah, you guys are just responding to each other's comment now, which is really good. It's good to see all of you interacting. This is like our women. It's like our weekly catch-up women gathering, isn't it? It's almost as if we are seeing each other. It's a shame we don't see each other in person. I think we should all arrange a retreat and a getaway together in that group. Yeah, I'm giving you, yeah, and Uju, I'm giving you guys the task, and any other person that want to join you guys, and Carol, all of you, Divine, let all of us put something together. And those who can't join, we do a kind of a Zoom to get them joined via Zoom. That was what we did in our church to go get away. And some people couldn't come. But despite there are other ways around it now. In the UK, we are out of lockdown. So, but even when I went for the detox retreat and this retreat I went, we have to do what they call literary flow test to show that you were COVID free before you joined. You came. Unfortunately, someone tested positive on the Thursday before we left, which we had to do it on the Thursday or Friday morning. It was within 24 hours before leaving. So she couldn't come. So, which was a shame, but it was better to be safe than sorry rather than joining the whole group and everybody then leaving with COVID a few days later. Oh, my dear sister Christine, thank you for joining us. Omoya said I will join. Oh, divine. See cutie. Oh, yeah. You see? Oh, Uju, everyone love your daughter, isn't it? I didn't want to keep her. I didn't want to make her feel, young people. When you put them on the spotlight like that, sometimes it can be a bit too much for them. She's beautiful. It was really lovely to see her there. I'm sure you're having a lovely time in the garden with her. Uju is in the afternoon or late morning in her place. So we are autumn is setting up in the UK now. So all the sunshine I used to enjoy in the evening is all gone now. That's why I have to have my two lighting on. So that's why I started sweating. I have to go and quickly grab the fan. Yeah. Thank you very much. My sister Christine said we should include her too. Thank you very much. Yeah. So, right, that is that. Yeah. So let me just quickly go through the two questions. So these are the two main questions that kind of She's super active. Yes, yes, yeah. At that age, they are. Thank you. Yeah, Uju is telling us her daughter is super active. Yeah, they better be active than be inactive. So it's really good. Right. So yeah, I just want to read the question again to make sure I haven't left anything unturned and untouched. And all of you, because we are heading to the 1 hour mark now. Those of you that are still, if you have any question, please ask. And I still want you to come on the screen. And those of you who are here too, if you want to give me a super chat, I know you might not remember how to do super chat. As they say, I don't say it enough. That I should be saying it all the time, but I don't even I just having you guys, it's just good enough. If you want to give Auntie Mabel super chat, there is a pound sign beside where you enter your chat. So click on the pound sign to give me a super chat. So we still have a few minutes to go. You know, I don't like leaving it too long after the 1 hour. Do you have a paper? I think I do, but I haven't set that up yet. I do have a personal paper. I don't know how to set it up yet. I know there's even a way of joining, um, there's a way of doing membership. I've seen somebody do it, but I'll try and find out. I've seen other people have done it, so I'll try and find out how they did it. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for that, Uju. Thanks for asking. So we talk about it after. I will try and discuss it. Probably Sonia will know. Sonia is my tech lady. Now that my tech man has flew the nest. Right. Let me try and go through the question, please, and see that I did it. The main, yeah. I am okay. The two main questions was I'm very busy with work, children, and life in general. Please suggest retreat options. Do you guys think I've answered that question enough? That was the person for the first main question somebody asked. There's some people ask other questions in between that was almost saying the same thing. Yeah, thank you, Carol. Yeah, you've been glad. It's been good having you here. I understand. We all have to step out from time to time. It's fine. Yeah, Shade said, yeah, we have to be careful showing kids on adult channel. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Oh, that you see that you see Shade, she has a heart for all the children. Yeah, it's true. That was the reason why I didn't do so much. But this is actually child-friendly talk. It's not really a big, obviously Uju is a head practitioner, so she knew it was okay what we're talking about. We're not talking about anything deep adult stuff. Yeah, so this was okay. Yeah, this is a child-friendly topic. I try not to do. People have actually invited me to do some heavy topics with them on their channel. I've always declined because I'm more or less because I work in children's services, so this kind of my niche things that was not out of boundary for young people and children. So this is what I feel comfortable doing because this is what I do, like for my bread and butter. I do every day, so it's a second nature to me. So because I believe once the parents are well looked after, a happy parent make a happy child. A stress-free parent. We all have issue that make us, oh wow, I'm yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Auntie Members guys, super chat, super chat, super chat. It's a long time I've done the super chat dance. So, oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, my adopted daughter. Thank you, thank you, thank you for my super chat. Super chat. Super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat. Thank you. You see, that's why they say you should ask. If you don't ask, you don't get. Yay! Thank you very much. You've made my day. See now, my throat is going because I've been singing. I'm singing. I'm too excited. I think I need to go for vocal training. Thank you very much, Omoye. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Obulu, my son daughter. Right. Oh, Luana said we actually can't afford going on retreat for now, but sometimes it's enough to go out for breakfast. It will break the monotony of an ordinary week. Thank you. That's true. I do understand. Luana. Everyone is going through different things. Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry. A time will come when you have a cheap flight ticket You can just whisk over to Auntie Mabel's place and have a free accommodation. Uh, that's what we Africans are used to doing. So it's still a holiday. The children enjoy it. They spend time with their own mates, and the adults are having their own community thing. And there are so many ways to make these things. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's a good idea. You are cool, sis. Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys, you don't know. I really enjoyed this time. It's almost like seeing you guys live. Yeah, I know all of you now. So please, many of you here have got my direct WhatsApp number. So those of you who are reachable, I know there are a few of you in the UK now. So, or even in Europe, those of you who, even in US, you can include you guys. I know it can be a bit pricey traveling to your part of the world, your neck of the world, but there are cheap ways of doing this. That's another thing you guys need to know. I know some of you have young children, so it can be expensive traveling during the school holidays. Yeah, I don't know if you know that. You ask, you deserve. I didn't know. If not, that you asked, you deserve more, man. Oh, thank you very much, my dear. Thank you, Omoye. Yeah, I didn't. I do ask from time to time, but I just didn't want to. Someone told me there was I don't know where I heard it. I think it must have been a training or YouTube training I attended. There was one that when I just first got monetized, there was a training that popped up on my screen. On my back office, I attended YouTube one, and they did say you should try and ask when you do live streaming, but I didn't know. So I do it initially. I think initially some people gave me super chat initially when I first started doing live streaming. Yeah. All right. I will try and set up the paper thing. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Can I go with babies? There are some you can go with babies. Do you know what? Divine Okonkwo, you live in Lagos. Scan through. I did save some of those her videos. I know some months ago, I haven't been watching her, I haven't been following her because there's so many other videos to watch. Not others, there's so many videos to watch that sometimes you can't really catch up with everybody. Sisi Yemi have done some videos where oh, James Diary. Oh my goodness, another super chat. Oh my goodness, you guys are making Auntie Mary. You're spoiling Auntie Mabel today. Oh my goodness. That's my UK African sister. Thank you, Jane's Diary. I so much appreciate it. Another dance, another dance, another dance. Thank you, Jane, for giving me super chat. Yes, super chat. Auntie Mabel has got super chat. Thank you very much, Jane. I do appreciate it. I really, really do appreciate it. Okay. You said you met Omoye. Okay, sorry. Oh, I think you were appreciating Omoye for giving me super chat. Sorry, I met Omoye. Okay. There was something you said about Omoye TV. Anyway, whatever you did, I think the Omoye will get it. Thank you. Super chat, D. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, all of you. Even those of you who've not been able to give me super chat this time, I do appreciate all of you too for engaging in the chat, for just being here. Those who are even watching in the background without really chatting or saying anything on the screen, I do appreciate all of you. This community we have started, what can be more than this? Because that's why I say the platform is there. Let's use it to support each other. It's not about many of us we might never even make, we don't even know many years to come before we start making money on YouTube. Even those of us that are monetized, let me just tell you, I've not even been paid. 4 months I've been monetized. I've not got any payment yet because they say you have to earn up to $100 before they pay you. So I haven't reached the threshold yet. So it really doesn't add up because a lot of people don't watch our ads. And people do say you have to have other things. It's only when you actually start having a lot of subscribers. For those of you who are YouTubers, and those of you who are not YouTubers, so you know that you have to watch our ads. It's the ads they pay us money on. So, and it's very tiny amount that we get. So yeah, and it's when you really start having a lot of subscribers, like 5,000, 10,000. Yeah, that's when you start getting getting some money at the moment. I haven't got anything yet. So I'm just enjoying this fellowship with you guys. Is I might not be seeing you guys physically, but I've grown to know you, to like to know all of you, to kind of, yeah, what can be better than interacting like this? And you all go away today and take one or two things away, I hope. Yes, I hope you can. So please, even in your own house, if you just want half a day off, like we discussed last week, Uju said when it's a bank holiday or a public holiday, whatever they call it in US, in London, in UK, we call it bank holiday. When it's a bank holiday, you're having extra, you're even taking your annual leave. So everything shouldn't just be booked up for everything. Just take a day, have a lazy day, have a sister's day, have a day you just wander off with your friend. Even if you cannot afford to go away, you can just have maybe one morning, have a lazy morning. That could be your retreat. And while your husband is taking care of the children, another day he also retreats while you take care of the children. So there are many ways to go around this that will not cost you money. Yeah. Thank you, my sister Mary May TV. You said exactly. Yeah, Nelly White Lion said exactly as well. I guess you are agreeing with what I've said. So yeah, there are so many ways of doing it that will not cost you money. And I don't know if any of you watch what's her name? What's this lady? Fantastic Favor. That's a lady. Sometimes I just feel they're able to bring Africa into Italy. So she always have these family members that sometimes they go away on holiday and go and spend a weekend with that family, and everybody's is like almost like having a holiday. So I know some of us we feel we can't go away. There are still many ways of doing it. Yeah, definitely. I always gain a lot from here every Saturday. Thank you very much, Jane. Thank you. Thank you. So, ladies, we are going to be winding down now. We've gone to 6 minutes past. I try not to let it be longer than 1 hour, 10 minutes. So we have about 3 minutes to wind down. So if any of you still have any more questions to ask, you can always call me on WhatsApp and we can chat a little bit more. And if any of you really want us, if it's reachable, especially those of you in Europe, yeah, if your country allows it, or even those of us in the UK, we can do something together. I know there are a few of us. I'll be saying it to James. James Darry is in the UK. Christine is in the UK. My sister Christine, Jane is in the UK. So we can always arrange something. There are a few of us in the UK. We can arrange something. And those of you who are in neighboring countries whatever in Europe, you can arrange something. That's another thing I did before. We did my old guest association. We did a reunion in Nigeria in 2017. Then 2018, we did a zonal reunion. We went, those of us who were in the UK and US, we went to Germany to spend, it was a weekend or even longer. It was a long week, actually. I think it was longer, more than a week. To spend some time together in Freiburg. Yeah, Freiburg in Germany. I think that was the place. We did a day trip to Milan, and I did another day trip to France, to Strasbourg in France, and I flew through Switzerland, in Basel in Switzerland. So in 1 week trip, I was like I touched four European countries. So it was beautiful. I wish I knew Luana that time. Probably I would have stopped by for a cup of coffee before heading off. So yeah, there are things you can do. There are so many ways you can even have that holiday didn't cost us too much because we booked into 2 rooms in one of the what do you call these popular hotels in the UK? Jay must know because herself and her husband and family use them a lot. You know these low level hotels. They're very popular in the UK. The names have gone over my head. Jane, if you remind me, they're all over the place in the UK. They are one of those budget hotels. So, and they are quite good. They always come with breakfast. So once you load on breakfast, then the only other meals you need during this one late dinner meal you can actually only pay for. So, and you spend the whole day during the day going out. Yeah, Premier Inn. Thank you, Jane. Or Holiday Inn. Yeah, Premier Inn. They are very good. So that was one of the hotels we stayed in Freiburg. So there are so many ways you can go away with your friends. One of our old guests even came with her teenage daughter from US. So it was beautiful. Yeah. So there are so many ways. Just get in touch with me if you want this, if you want to explore this a lot further. Maybe I should start doing a holiday. Maybe I should start doing a holiday whatever. Thomas Cook, mini Auntie Mabel's Thomas Cook for women with young children and those who just want a break from the hustling and bustling of life. Yeah, I can actually go out with all of you and have one evening with your husband, so I can just babysit the children. Auntie maybe we'll act as the Mary Poppins for the day or for the evening. Yeah. Yeah. So there's so many lovely and affordable places. Trust me. Yeah, especially that Premier Inn is very affordable. I don't know about how it is in other parts of the Europe, but even the one we stayed in Freiburg in Germany was quite reasonable. That whole week, I think we had about 4 or 5 nights. It didn't break the bank, and even the flight was reasonable as well. I don't think I can't remember how much, but it was really reasonable. We did, and that's about the trips we did in between. Yeah. So, yeah, please, there are activity based on you can always do. It doesn't have to be Disney. Just said I should let you guys know when I started. Don't worry, I'll have to start doing some other side hustle now. I'll start doing holiday planning. I'll start doing planning holiday getaway, budget holiday planner for the family. I just help you guys organize it. I put a little bit of commission for myself on top of it. All right. So Jay said Ibiza. That's another place. There are quite a few places on my travel list that I haven't ticked off yet. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be bringing this to a close now. You see, sometimes when I'm doing this, I don't even want to end it. It's so interesting and it's so much fun. Lovely being with you. Stay blessed, everyone. So, yeah, let's start winding down now, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm going to start winding this down. I want to try and end it before it's quarter past. Yeah, and if you are watching this as a playback again, and those of you here, before you leave, please remember to give me a thumbs up. And thank you for interacting with me and for engaging. I really, really enjoyed this discussion. And I hope all of you have taken something away from this chat today. So please, yeah, if you need to ask more questions, always contact me. Those of you in Nigeria, there are so many interesting places to go as well. Don't feel you are left out, especially those of you in Lagos and the big cities. And even those of you in Esa land, there is the monastery for proper retreat, and it's child friendly. They have a fish pond, they have a shop, they produce all their food, they have beautiful farm. They made their wheat bread, produce their honey. So there's so many activities. They have their factory where they make soap and herbal medicine from scratch. So yeah, that was where I took my children to let them see what the commerce of Nigeria. So yeah, there's so much going on there at a monastery in Ewu, in Esan. It's in Edo State. Those of you who don't know where Esan is, I know I'll be shouting this Esan place at the rooftop. Some people still don't know where my lovely Esan is. Yeah. So Ewu Monastery is spelled EWU. Just Google Ewu Monastery. They have a factory where they produce herbal medicine. They call Pax Herbal Center. I'm going to put their details in the comment section of this video, so that anybody that's in that area, that you can check that out. So there are a lot of pockets of gems in Nigeria where you can actually retreat at that will not break the bank as well. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, God bless you all, and thank you for joining me again today. And yeah, I know there's a part of this that I didn't really discuss. It's the lady who said when she's older, she doesn't want to go away by herself. She's retired. I hope I've kind of covered it in all this chat. So please bear with me. I might have to address that in a separate video. I just realized I didn't cover that part in depth, but I did mention it somehow, that you can see, go like I did. I went away with my old girls. You can go away with your church group like I did with my church group. So even when you're an older person, retired, there are many ways you can do the guided retreat that I mentioned. So yeah, there are so many ways. Or you can come to Auntie Mabel personally, then we'll discuss it further. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen and everybody, God bless you all. And as I'm going to end this now, Wabulu, all of you as usual, which is thank you in Esa. Thank you for coming. And goodbye in Esa. My lovely Esa language is Wakimboe, 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 Wakimboe.